So sometimes I just need to take a little brain break. You're not sad. Chippy! You're not sad. You just need to go love on your horse. You know, like little girls play with Barbie dolls. Grown girls, like myself, not all girls, play with horses. Make them pretty. And brush them. Cody can't be bothered. She's got her hip cocked like this because that girl does not like to stand on all 4 feet. But Cody likes to have her belly rubbed down by where her cinch gets tightened up on the saddle. Does it feel good? Ooh, the lip is quivering. Oh, girl, I'm trying to help you out here. That's indecent exposure. And it just blew all over me. But, Vicky, are you jealous? So we've got Cody right here, who is what is considered a yellow dun because she is light but has a dorsal stripe. And now that she's older, it's very, very faint. But she is from the ranch that I grew up on, my grandpa's ranch. And story time, my grandpa was Commissioner of Agriculture for the state of Florida for 30 years. And we bred cow horses and had cattle on our ranch growing up. And unfortunately, after his passing, we lost the farm. But I found Cody, well, she kind of found me on Facebook because my heart horse, which is what horse people call their lifetime bestie of a horse, was sold without my consent, and short of calling the sheriff's office and going and looking at every plantation in the tri-state area, I just went on the quarter horse group in Florida, Alabama, and Georgia, and someone in Alabama said, I have a horse with BCR in front of it. I'm not really looking to get rid of her, but you can come see her and we'll talk about it. And the next thing I knew, I had to buy a saddle, but I came home with Cody and Prissy, her friend. Prissy is not from my farm, but I love her and she's so much fun to ride. I used to show. I did all around, which means I did everything. I did a little bit of showmanship because I had a big stout quarter horse that was related to Cody, and his name was 19. And I did showmanship, which is in hand, so halter, based on their body, and then you do a pattern, so it's your relationship with your horse and the respect you have for each other's space. And then my favorite classes were trail and horsemanship, which are obstacle courses and basically being judged on your relationship with your horse. And in order to qualify for all around, I entered in Western pleasure as well as speed, but I did not actually run my horse, so we just literally loped the patterns, reining, Western riding, which my horse was bred for. He's similar to Cody. He's a cow horse. So if you're familiar with those worlds, you can take a cow horse into a show pen. You will not go to Congress doing it. They're not built the same. Cow horses are typically built more like foundation quarter horses, which are shorter and stockier. The trend for decades now has been to get a taller, longer, leaner horse. So I'll show you what the difference is actually. You see Prissy is nice and trim. She's very petite. She has that cute quarter horse jowl, but she is very lean. She is from a line called Impressive, and there's a lot of controversy about that line, but I happen to think it's far enough back in her paperwork that she's a good product of it, and I really want to breed her, but she's 21 and a maiden mare, which means she's never had a baby. So I think the best shot would probably be to do an egg retrieval if there's even follicles in there. She's very old for a first time, and I wouldn't want to risk losing her, but I sure want a mini version. I already have a boyfriend for her lined up from our farm and everything. But then, let me show you Cody's booty. Cody, can you move? Nah. There's a lot of ways you can go about moving a horse in this particular position, but because I have such a relationship with this horse, and I know how she's going to respond to my body, I'm gonna tap her. Can you move? Okay. Come on. So I'm gonna poke her in the belly, just like I would if I was riding her. Give him that side profile, girl. I know. So Cody, you see the difference between her and Prissy. Cody is much stockier. She's 24 years old and has had considerable muscle loss. So this is how this girl is built, being just a pasture present. She is here to retire and look good. No one's asking her to have babies anymore. She barely gets ridden. I put the kids around her on her. I have a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old. So I put my kids on her, and sometimes she ponies them around because she gets very jealous if I go ride Prissy, who is a lot of fun for me to ride because I never got to have a show horse. I made my cow horse become a show horse. So to have one that was really bred to do it is such a fun treat. So I literally ride Cody because she gets jealous. But you can see how differently they're built. Now she's got a big old mama belly because she's had several babies. She's also got a tick I need to get out of her. That's not cute. Oh, come on, these ticks are killing me, Cody. Oh, baby. Okay. Well, I hope that was fun for you. It was fun for me. Say bye. Boop.